Hi everybody, and welcome in on a Thursday to our edition of WLAF and Channel 12 News. The sales tax on food will decrease on July 1st. The Tennessee Highway Patrol will be conducting driver license checks, and ETHRA will be distributing food tomorrow. These stories and more coming your way on the news at 5:30. The state tax on food and food ingredients now stands at 5.5%. As of July the 1st of this year, the new tax will be 5.2%. Prepared food, candy, alcohol, beverages, and tobacco continue to be held at the current general state sales and use tax rate of 7% plus the applicable local sales and use tax. The changes to store cash registers should be complete by the effective date of July the 1st. The Tennessee Highway Patrol will be conducting driver license safety checkpoints on the following dates and locations in Campbell County. On June 29th at Cherry Bottom Road at Cherry Bottom Baptist Church, and on June 30th at State Route 116 at Little Cove Creek Road. Recognizing the danger presented to the public by unqualified drivers, troopers will concentrate their efforts on vehicles being operated by drivers who would violate the driver's license laws of Tennessee. We want to remind you that ETHRA will be distributing food tomorrow, Friday, June 8th at the Old West La Follette School, starting at 8 o'clock and going until 2:30 or until the food is gone. Please bring a box for the food and someone to help carry the food out for you. The Campbell County Sheriff's Department made several arrests last week, including several for drug and alcohol related charges. Several other arrests were made for burglary charges, including 18-year-old Walter John Meacham of Lakemont Lane in Caravel. Meacham allegedly burglarized several family members' homes. One victim stated that he stole over $6,000 of his personal property, and the second victim reported that almost $2,000 of stolen property was taken. Another theft of over $3,500 was reported, and finally almost $650 from another victim. Some of the property stolen was sold to pawn shops and a gold buying business. Meacham is charged with 3 counts of theft over $1,000, 2 counts of aggravated burglary, and 1 count of theft over $500. He is due in court on June 8th. The Jacksboro City Council will be holding its regular monthly meeting tonight. We'll have the details on that meeting on our local news tomorrow. And that's our news for today. Next is the Campbell County Sheriff's Department report from the past 24 hours. And taking a look at the press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department, 12 people have been booked into the county jail in the past 24 hours. Sabree C. Ayers, age 50, of South 8th Street, La Follette, for interfering with an officer. Donetta D. Bell, age 20, of Little Wolf Creek Road in Williamsburg, Kentucky, on a capious bench warrant and a hold for another agency. 30-year-old George Odell Green of Stonebrook Lane, La Follette, for driving on a revoked or suspended license, second offense, and violation of the seatbelt law. Joseph Michael Lloyd, 21, of East 1st Street, La Follette, on a capious bench warrant. 36-year-old Jerry Dwayne Maney of Robbins, Tennessee, was picked up and held for another agency. Christy Leanne Paul, 32, of South 8th Street, La Follette, for interfering with an officer. 32-year-old Travis L. Paul of South 8th Street, La Follette, for violation of probation on a capious bench warrant, possession of a alleged drug, and an attachment for child support. Felicia Shears, age 20, of Summers Road, La Follette, for interfering with an officer. 50-year-old Beecher D. Sparks of Pleasant Ridge Road, La Follette, for public intoxication and possession of a legend drug. Lena Beth Sparks, 48, of Pleasant Ridge Road, La Follette, for public intoxication. 34-year-old Amanda Stakely of Sudini Lane, La Follette, on a revoked bond and 2 counts of a capious bench warrant. And last today, Megan Brooke Woodward of Patton Lane in Huntsville for contempt of court. And that wraps up our portion of the news for today. Stay tuned. There's lots more coming your way throughout the evening. And be sure to join us tomorrow for the end of the week newscast.